Okay, let's start with Eyes of Ariath. This is actually the first level whereby survival is not guaranteed. This is where things is starting to get hard. Ariath has followed your progress with great interest since your arrival, and your plan is well known to him. If you value your worthless lives, you will leave now. You have been warned, Dragonlord. Please design larger documents. So potion of cure disease, that sounds great, right? But if I identified it, it's actually cause disease. And this is cure poison, which is more sips than my previous ones. So I will have it for in case, just in case I have one spare. Then we have two doors here. If I use the, let's see, arrow key, I can actually open both, which will consume the key. And I have to select, because this one I select will close down the other passage. And the one that I will select is the east one. Now when I walk back here, you can see that the walls have been closed down, so I can't get back to here. This area is also quite interesting because if I just use true sight here, you see that a lot of it is actually just empty space, but hidden walls, illusionary walls. We have a used stick, the first of them, that I will put in my bag here. Eat the meat we had. And then we have a complementary bread for that. Let's see, the bread is give me some light. There the bread is. It was actually behind a hidden wall, like the rest, or illusion wall. Let's load up all my special spells here. We have a lot now. Right, let's continue forth. We are going to go in here, face the first of many monsters that we are going to use Confuse on. We use their weapon against them. Because the eyes here, beholders, they are throwing confusion, and then they spam a lot of attack spells right after. But a single confuse spells pretty much disable them, because then they can't attack and they are just confused. Of course, I do not have unlimited mana. But I have enough to do damage. Come on, go down now. You're free to die. Okay, before we head on, let's just contemplate. We have a key here. Let's go move away. Rest the key. And we have a lot of interesting items in this pile here. One in particular is very interesting. Skull here. Stalwart the warrior. You can sleep over there. Stalwart bone. This is one of the best blunt weapons in the game. So I am going to replace my mace there with this one. I could actually use it on my warrior instead, but I think that Bethan have a melee blunt weapon bonus for damage, so I think that's going to be preferred. We eat this one. Short sword. Plus 2, no need for that. Water flask full. Yes, sure, why not? And bronze greaves. And bronze plate. I will keep her armor as it is. No changes there. Let's see. There is a button here that we can use to open up a section in here with more enemies. And check out the damage on that bone. Suddenly the cleric is going to dish out more damage than the warrior. Up here there is a ring. That's a pretty nice ring. Put it on our proud tank here. We switch over Constitution ring on you. Nothing down here that we need. Okay, we found a key and we are going to head on. And I'm going to use actually, let's use this exit. This room is also full of illusionary walls, as you can see. We are going to head first. Let me check your map here. First thing I will do is that I will explore a bit of the passages here. We are going to go in here, where we find a very obvious button. We can now return down. Come back here. Come back here. Stupid beholder. Let's see. We are going to look for here. This metal shield. We unlocked this right before. But this metal shield is cursed. What we need to find now is the beholder that escaped from us, because there were a beholder in here that's that had a key that we needed. Here. That's the key that I wanted. Let's queue up. Let's check a few more things down here before we move on. There's a hidden meat here. And around the corner here is another this room that is actually filled with illusionary walls. This one. And that includes a piece of bread that I will eat promptly. This button that's in this wall, I don't know what it is. I have spent an incredible amount of time trying to figure out what this button does, but I can't find anything that it does. If it turns off spinners or something on the other side of the map or something, can't really know why. No, it might turn off illusionary walls that it already explored, something like that. I just can't figure it out. In this playthrough, I will not even push that button, just to prove to you that you can beat entire level without even touching it. Let's see. Skewer you. This is the room with all the stuff where we started out. And I'm just moving through. We are going to go out the other side again. And this time we are going to continue down this path where we push the button. Because there's a lot of extra eyes up here, I think. Maybe. Just doing this for the experience points. That confusion really calms them down. Real pacifier. Great. Going to continue west. Let's see. Here we have a room that we're going to visit that without a good strategy and without confusion spells, this room can be really hard. Next one. counted right, because I think there are 3 up here. Great. So this is the scroll of Fireball. If you follow my reasoning so far, you know that I'm not really pressed. So I put that aside. The real treasure up here is the key that we already fetched. So we have the coral key now. So we're going to head down to another very dangerous room. This one is going to be quite difficult. There's actually a very strong chance for me to fail here. Av mana. Yes. Great. So what we get for that, it is a nice helm string. Very nice, very worth it. I think that this helmet is also... Do I want 26 in wisdom, or do I want an extra armor class? I think I preferred 1 extra wisdom, because she is never really attacked anyway. Let's see. Yeah, before we move on, there is actually a hidden passage up here, but I don't think it really matters. Behind this wall, there's actually another section that we can't access from this side. We need to get back underneath the floor to get into this room. I tried the button, that I talked about. I thought that would allow me to access that earlier, but no, it doesn't do that either. Okay, so this, let me just show you where we are. This is the starting room where I, when I took this passage and this passage closed down. and this will open up a passage back to it. So now I can return back to the previous level if I want to. I don't want to. Instead, we're going to go around here to see if we can find a passage that leads to the other side, because now I can access the side that I didn't take. Push this one. This is actually illusionary walls. Yeah, it closes down that passage, so that was kind of pointless of me. But it doesn't matter because we are completely done anyway with the entire map. So I'm going to go down, and we are going to continue this in the after a break here. Okay, let's continue with the Eyes of Ariath. I think we are going to do this in a different, in two segments. Here is an interesting place. Each time I walk into here, it's going to change the direction of this corridor. We are going to start with the south one. So I'm here now, and we use the master key at this door. Duplicate. I got confused. I will confuse you back. We're an eyeful. You. You are an eyesore. There is a treasure room here. We're going to deal with that later. Okay, so in this room there is actually a fourth one back here, but I am going to release it first and push the northwest one, then the southeast. And before I do, this one will very likely poison me, and this is one of the few areas where I will have to deal with poison. So poisoned? No, I managed to avoid getting poisoned. Nice. For that I get a stupid fell spur key, and that's actually a red herring. The thing is, what this room actually does is that once you use the rusty key on this door, it will open a passage to the north. And it's up here, so now this path is open. You get this key, which is the gold key. Here we have an apple, and this is a medical fruit. I am going to begin to collect those. We have the gold key. Gold key is used in here, I think. There is first a room up here, which will give us a fountain. One of the few fountains on this level, if not the only one. Gold key is used here, I think. Yes. Back here. I see you. And you have a key. The brass key. See. Brass key is used here. Here we jump into the pit. That is the pit. We have a bronze key. South. Here you saw that button. We used it once. What happened? We push it again. Now we wait. Die. Got the silver key. Another apple. Silver key is used up here. Here. Up here. Here. And I think that I'm going to deal with this in the different video. So we'll pause here. Okay, let's continue. We are going to handle a bit of this segment that have a pit shaft move around. We need to push both of those. I am bound to fall down at some point. But first we're going to try to get as far as possible, which is still going good so far. issue is here that, of course, I'm going to be confused, and when I'm going to be confused, well, as I was saying, once I get confused, I am bound to fall down into the pit trap. So we're going to push this one. There is a button here that will unlock teleport for us. And I'm going to try to defeat the beholder. There are two of them. There are two of them, and they are in different locations. This one is the important one, because this is the key holder. This key is the treasure room key. That's exactly what we want. If you look at the map now, it's actually this place that is unlocked. We can also unlock this place. So let's do so now. Run over here, get the bread. And the button is yeah. Got it. Now this place is open, so we're going to wait for the beholder to get over here. Closer, my friend. Come closer. Closer. Okay, since it's open up, I can just show you what we find in the last room. Just wait for me to not be confused anymore. And we got the bread. So we have the treasure room key. We will use the treasure room key. And since we are going to collect some keys here, why not also get rid of the opaline key while we're at it? That is going to be no use. Or you know what? What about we keep on to those just to show them as red herrings in the end of the game? Here we are going to do a major battle. This is going to take a while. There are 8 guards here. That's going to eat that right in front of you. And the reason I don't confuse these guys is that I don't want them to run away. They are too weak to actually do anything about my warrior. Closer. Yes. Feel free to panic. You're not going to get out of this alive. I am the evil one now. Who guards the guards? Great. Okay, let's eat everything they had. Air scroll compass. Do we want that? No, I don't think so. I could get it on Bethan, but I don't want to waste headspace slots. Yes. Move the treasure to the dragon halls, Dragon Lord. Let's see. We use. He's wounded. I really want to be prepared for this. So what we are going to do is to sleep first. We have, let's start here. We have a treasure chest that have a 5 gold piece. We have a silver coin, which is 8 gold piece. Gold coin, 11 gold piece. And this one is 3 gold piece. So if we just explore here, and I will show you. This is a clock. So we need to put 3 in 3, 5 in 5, 8 in 8, and once you put it here, it will open up a big part here that will also unleash two beholders. Let's wait them out. Coins have no use beyond this point. We go back out to this room to find the last key. This is the lightning key. Kind of cool artwork on this one. And there is also a button here. Close. It will open up the last segment of the level is here. We are facing the cauldron next. The cauldron is the witch cavern that us are helping Ariath, but we are unfortunately not going to meet them in the next level. But I'm still going to wait until the next video before we explore this one. So bye for now. Okay, before I head on, I just want to take a moment here to clean up my inventory. First of all, we have 3 keys now that are red herrings. Don't need them anymore. I'm going to keep them on as I promised, but I'm going to move them elsewhere. We move the statue elsewhere as well. And these 2 are going to be kept into this one, but we are going to move it over to Bethan, who will use it to store all the potions. Let's see. Use this for healing then. Okay, we have this will be our ranged weapon. The other is our melee weapon. This will go into Bethan will use this. Have this. I'm going to use 1 for medic, and let's just store up some spare keys. So this is the spare key pouch bag, and then we have 2 chests here for medic stuff. That seems better. Let me throw up some spells again. Yeah. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.